everyone, Amanda here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Thanks for joining me today. I often do triple bows on my cards, and when people ask me how I make them, I tell them I use one of these. So I'm going to show you how I do my double and triple bows. I'll probably do a double one today, maybe. We'll see how we go. And I buy these, it's just a one with pegs, and you get several pegs and you move them about, and that will depend on the size of your bow. So I'm going to have it a bit wider than I normally would for the size of ribbon that I've got, just so you can see what I'm doing. So the process is correct, but my finished bow, I probably would have moved the peg in slightly because I'm using quite a narrow ribbon, but so that you can see I'm doing it like this. Now the type of ribbon that you use will determine how nice your bow looks. Some ribbons just look nicer than others, they're easier to tie. This is one of the it is a Stampin' Up one, it's one of the celebrations. I've just grabbed it. Now if you've got a handy husband, you can make these out of some dowel and a bit of wood. There's lots of ways of doing them. You can buy expensive bow makers, I've seen them, and you've got to change all the pegs with spanners and all sorts. I haven't got time for that, so this does me fine. I think I paid about £3 for it. Okay, it wasn't expensive. So you get your length of ribbon. I'm just going to cut myself a length. And the better you get at it, the shorter length of ribbon you'll need. And so what you do is I put my ribbon around both pegs at the back. Okay, I'm just going to pull it slightly shorter. And then this tail here I hold in the middle. Okay, like so. And then you go straight across the back, and then you start and you are looping around the pegs like a figure of 8. Okay, and however many times you loop that ribbon around will determine how many loops you have on your bow. Okay, so I'm going to have 3. So I've done my 2 loops there, and this is my 3rd one. And when I've done with that one, what I do is I then bring this piece, make sure I'm in the shot, across down there. So it wants to cross over this lower tail that you're holding. It wants to cross over it. Then you get the lower tail and you lift it up, and you go across, and then you feed it through the bottom so that it comes up there. Okay, it's quite difficult to do to make sure that you can see on camera. Alright, and then you simply tie that in a knot with the other tail at the back. And I use one of the, and then tie it in a knot like that. Keep it, you can at this point just adjust your knot in the middle. Okay, so you've got that. Now I use one of these. You can do this same method that I'm doing with the pegs. If you rewind it and rewatch, you can do it on your fingers. I can't do that because my fingers tend to swell up and then I can't get the ribbons off my hands. So this is how I do it. So when I've tied it there and I've got my ribbon nicely in the middle, and like I say, the more practice you do, the better it will look. I slide it off, and then I just pull my loops until I get them how I like them. Okay, and now if you've got this bit long, you can then attach that and wrap it around your card base. But what I often do to make sure that I've got a bow that I absolutely love and that looks perfect is I will wrap some ribbon around the card, and then I will snip this off and I will attach this separately. Okay, and that way I make sure that it is absolutely perfect. But that is how you do it. That is how I do mine. I cheat. Okay. So go and grab yourself a peg bow maker. Super cheap, super simple, easy enough to find on eBay or Amazon, and they really are very inexpensive, and you'll always get nice lovely bows. That's how I do it. I cheat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.